everyone, it's Suffer and I'm back with another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at this thing that I made, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 3 years ago? Like approximately around the time when Gravity Falls had its final episode, I think. If you don't know what this is, it is a replica of the Journal 3 from the Disney Channel show Gravity Falls. So yeah, this is a thing that I made like a long time ago. It's been through some rough times. It lost some of the decorations and some of this is coming up, and this was on purpose though. But also if we open it here, you can see the beautiful pages I made, but you can also see that I did not make this book in a super amazing way. It is very amateur. It's the first hardcover book I ever tried to make. I made this all myself. Like I weathered the pages with coffee and I bound them together, and then I made the cover myself and everything. And because I'm not a bookbinder and I don't know how to do that, it ended up breaking, falling apart. So now the the cover has ripped some of the pages away from the other pages. But you know what? That's okay. That's fine. It adds character. Yeah, so I was thinking that today we could look at the pages I've done in this, and then we can do some more pages. And before we get into it, I know that they have released an official Journal 3 now, with all of the pages. That's like a thing you can buy. And I made this way before they did that. So I had no idea what order the pages were in, or like what pages were in this book at all. So I've been going off of other people's research. I've been doing my own research. So if you feel like my pages are out of order, that is why. And I do know now. I have looked in the official excuse me. I've looked in the one that they released and concluded that I did not get it right. But you know what? This is just for fun because I love doing the pages and stuff. So I'm just gonna keep going. And I have now done more research on top of that to figure out what order the pages are actually supposed to go in. So I'm gonna kind of put them in where they fit, because I did some pages like in the middle of everything, and that kind of screwed it all up. But you know what? I'm fine with it. So here's my floating eyeball page. I really love this one. It's still missing the pictures because I have to print them, but I'm gonna do that at some point and put them in there. And the Cursed Doors one, which is also missing some of the pictures. And the Gnomes one. Ha, he's so cute. Look at him. So cute. And then Dipper would write in stuff in blue ballpoint pen. So I figured that would be fun to do. He did actually also write some of the pages, so I might do that. Because in the official one they released, there are some Dipper pages that were written in later on. Here's the Undead page, which I also really love. And the Spells one. I think this might be my favorite one that I've done this far. And then this various symbols page. And then this one. This is the one that we're in that episode where Maple solves some kind of mystery by folding this map thing into a hat and being super silly. So I made the map thing. It's really stuck in here. Well, I should have used a different kind of tape. I might do that when I stick it back in here. I have released it. So this is the map. There you go. This is the map. And if you trace the one that's actually in the show, it will not make for a good hat. So I had to alter this so that the things would line up when you make it into a hat. And that took some trial and error, but I think I got it. Let's see if we can make this into a hat. I don't really remember how to do it, though. There you go. This is the hat version. It's not actually a paper hat because it would get way too small if I had to fold it into a paper hat, and it would actually never line up. So this is like a cheap version of a paper hat. But it works. It kind of works. Yeah. Okay, now he's back in there. Good. Good. Oh, and these pages seem to be empty. And here's my Bill Cipher page, which should not be this early in the book. It should be way later. I think even after the middle page, actually. So I'm really bummed out about that. But I just really wanted to do this page. And that was a mistake. And that's it for the pages I have done. So let me just find some fun pages that I can do today. And we'll jump right into that. Okay, so the page that I have chosen is the one about the height altering crystals, because I just thought that it looked really nice and I really wanted to draw it, and it looked like it would take me some time and that it would be kind of difficult. So I figured it would be nice for a video because there's a lot of drawing on this page. I don't know why, but I've been kind of fascinated with like making magical books like this, or like journal-y type things with drawings for a while now. I really like setting up the pages and making small drawings and putting small scribbly notes and stuff. I find it really interesting to do, except for the fact that I'm not very good at like making the page layout myself, which is why this is so great, because I don't have to make the page layout. I just have to copy the layout that's in the show. When I first started this project, I had to learn how to do cursive writing, because I actually didn't really know how to. I was taught in school how to do it, but I was never very good at it, and we kind of stopped once we got older, because then the computers kind of rolled around, or rolled in, and everything was done on computers instead of by hand, so I never really got a chance to practice my cursive writing. And when I write now, I mostly write with capital letters. So cursive writing was something that I had to learn how to do. But the funny thing is that in this book, one of the first pages actually talks about some of the habits that that the author of this journal had when he was writing it. And by the author, I mean, spoiler alert, Ford. So yeah, wait, Stanford. It's been a while since I watched it. I'm pretty sure it's Ford who wrote this. Yeah, no, confirm in the comments down below. But yeah, it says that he rarely dots his I's or crosses his T's, which is very helpful when you're making this, so you know not to do that a lot. I don't really know if Gravity Falls is relevant anymore. Does anyone still like Gravity Falls? Because, I mean, I do, obviously. But it feels like it's kind of died down ever since it had its final episode. I think that's what happens for the most part with shows. When they have their final episode, all of the hype dies down and no one cares anymore. It's kind of like killing the show in a way, giving it a final episode, which is kind of sad. So I hope that some of you guys still like Gravity Falls and still care about it. And on that note, I'm going to put a poll in the corner to ask you guys if you would like to see me fill in some more of the pages in this journal, because I really enjoy it, and I think that it would make for a good video, but I don't want to make it if you don't want to see it, so let me know in the poll. If you are curious about the tools I use for my journal, I mostly use a ballpoint pen for the writing and outlining of stuff, and then I have a black marker that is running out of ink, which is really nice to add the textured shading that some of the illustrations have in this book, but now it's sadly running out of ink so extremely that I can't really use it anymore. So I have to find another one, I think, and maybe wear it down so I can use it. It just gives kind of like a nice dry brush effect that I really like. And then for all of the red parts, I like to use a washable red marker, just like a children's one, also one that is kind of running out of ink, because the thing is I used printer paper for this, which was a stupid mistake, but that means that everything shines through to the other side. So there are a lot of tools that I can't use in this book because you'll be able to see it on the other side, and I really don't want that. Now we are nearing the close of this video, so remember to vote in the poll and let me know if you want to see more Journal 3 videos. I really enjoy getting back into this. It's so exciting. Yeah, but aside from that, this is about it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all at a later time.